Hello there, children. It's your favourite big-headed twat, Hulkster, doing a video. Yes, I've moved house, hence the shit. Um, yeah, Megazord. Yes, as you've probably noticed, and if you haven't, you're probably blind, which means what's the point of watching the video? This review is of the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Megazord. Now, it's what's hard to describe it? It's bigger than you think it is. Whenever you see pictures of it, you imagine it being a little bit smaller. It's bigger than you think it's going to be. So, without further ado, hello. Oh yeah, it's been a long time since I've done a video because I couldn't be asked. So I've decided to do one again. Yeah, so let's do it. Let's do it in shittest first order, I think, yes. We'll start with the pterodactyl. There we go. Probably best to be displayed like this, because that is the only bit of pink on this entire Zord. The rest of it is red and grey. There's the pink bit. This is obviously Kimberly's in the show. I can't remember the name of the bird in Zoo Ranger. It doesn't matter, Zoo Ranger's batshit mental. But yeah, this is the pterodactyl. It's supposed to have 2 feet, the other one's in the post. Blah blah blah. Dom, who I got it off, he's going to get sent it to me later. Yeah, but yeah, there we go. Awesome. Now, next one. Oh, they're all pretty even after this point. I'd probably say the next shittest one is the Triceratops. Sorry, I'm not really thinking of this. The Triceratops. Lovely chrome horns. Fairly good sticker wraps across it. No real feet. There's an attempt at feet there, but really it's all about the tracks. And a tail, which, as on the show, flips up and pew pew pew, which is a pretty fairly accurate description of everything that happens in Power Rangers. Pew pew pew. So that's the Triceratops. It's blue. It's a leg. The next one, the mammoth, fairly chunky beast. Done it again. Fairly chunky beast with its snout and its tusks. Yeah. You may be wondering why I'm not showing any kind of articulation or anything in this. If you're new to Power Rangers, I'll explain. It's because it's Power Rangers. They don't generally do articulation. It's kind of frowned upon. It's better to just have them as blocks, like this. Yes, these legs move, but that's to do with the transformation, not because of some kind of attempt at making it good. Well, you see, I keep saying this. At the end of the day, these are technically bad toys, but you can't help but love them. You can't help but love them. They're technically bad. There's no articulation. Depending on the one you get, the quality can be poor. Not this one, but you can get some poor ones. But it's fun. But yeah, you got the sticker ups. You know, eyes, Mastodon. Which always makes me to wonder. It's not so bad in Power Rangers because they're based on ancient beasts. And they're all ancient beasts. From different time zones, but all ancient beasts. But in Zoo Ranger, along with all the other batshit mental shit that goes with it, I mean, they're apparently descended from these fucking creatures. Okay? The saber-toothed tiger was hanging out with the Triceratops, which was hanging out with the Mastodon, which was hanging out with the Pterodactyl, which was hanging out with the Tyrannosaurus, which was hanging out with the dragon, which was hanging out with the humans. Now, apart from the fact that dragons weren't real, I don't give a fuck what you say. The mere fact that there's humans and dinosaurs and later Ice Age mammals is bollocks, and that can only be considered batshit mental along with the rest of Zoo Ranger. So please, if you do watch Zoo Ranger, do not compare it to all of the Sentai, and do not expect anything that your mind will get your head around. So yeah, that was that. What was that? I just did the Mastodon then, yes, right. So next I'll do one of my favourites, because it reminds me of Voltron, and that is the saber-toothed tiger. If you look at this, it's fairly large. It's got a tail, which is just a pew-pew-pew thing, that's a lot stiffer than my Triceratops's. It's got wheels on the legs. These spin. You know, it works. They move. Good ratchet joints. Listen to that. Not there, but on the front wheel, on the front wheels. Nice shiny chrome bit there. Good stickers. It's fun. You know, it's a fun little toy. It works for its function. It looks good. It looks like it's supposed to. Wish the mouth opened, but I'm asking a lot there. And then we go to the final one. The one that would sometimes fight on its own in Power Rangers. And that is the Tyrannosaurus. Now, good things about it. Its size, it's fairly big. I mean, it's slightly larger than a deluxe Transformer. But it is thawed by its legs, which if you move them any further back, it makes the tail come out of its joint. It is also floored by its gimpy arms. Look, gimpy. Why? Just add an elbow. If you add an elbow, this thing becomes awesome. Just as a size comparison. This is Reveal the Shield, Optimus Prime. And this is the Tyrannosaurus. Yes. Big. So, the Megazord had two modes. The first one is a battle tank, and I'm not even sure it's properly used in the show, but it's only used for the transformation sequence. They drive the tank and then it transforms into the battle mode. So I'm going to try and set it up now. I always get it wrong the first time, so just bear with me, I'm tired. So, get the get the Tyrannosaurus ready. You need to pretty much leave its tail as it is, but you need to get the legs so that they're at this angle here. It helps if I do the right one. See, like that. As far as I'm aware, it's supposed to be like that, and then they're like that. Okay, because well, you'll see in a second. But that's basically how it needs to be for this at the moment until I figure out I've done it wrong. Okay. So put that there. Next thing, Triceratops. Fold up its tail. Cool. Next thing, we take this. Fold up its tail. Fold the legs out like that, so they're flat-ish, kind of like that, and then fold up these bits. So we have it on its wheels. You see, these ones are fake, so it's supposed to go all the way up and only the bottom ones take it. Now what's supposed to happen here is, that's it, in fact I think we've got it right. These lock into place on the kneecaps to give you the basis of the tank. And then these little guns can lean up ever so slightly and they'll be able to shoot. Pew, pew, pew. So that's it so far. Then we need to make this bad boy. We need to pop its head off. Then we need to take this and split its arse open, like that, or split in half kind of thing. And just move the arms down like that for now. That's all we need to do. And then twist these up at this angle. Okay? Now this is like a backpack. So, you will see on the back of the you see in the back of the Tyrannosaurus some pegs, and there's some at the side there, peg there. This sits nicely on top, and then you push it down on those pegs there, and then you twist it up a bit more to get the right angle. Okay, so we're getting there. Now, the head, there's a little handle in there, you take it out, and you take the mammoth head, and there's a hole right there. Plug it into that hole, like so, like this, and get the Tyrannosaur's head moving forward. So this is, we're getting there now. We're nearly finished. And then you take the pterodactyl, take its feet off, or foot in my case. This pterodactyl, as it is, it kind of it just kind of wedges itself in. It's kind of I move my hand. Those bits here, just kind of with that bit at the top there, which you can't really see, the little peg there. It kind of just plugs in at the top here, like that. So it wedges itself in place, and it just sits there looking. Then you take this foot and you plug it into the base of this foot to make a gun. Okay, so this is the battle tank. There's supposed to be the other foot on there as well. But yeah, that's basically it. And so when they first called them Megazord to turn into a Megazord, stupid horn, it forms that, and then it rolls across the battlefield like this. And it's essentially useless. I can't remember it doing anything in the show. Someone will probably correct me, and I couldn't give a fuck if it did do something in the show. Because if it did, it was for 1 or 2 episodes, if that, of its entire first season existence. Way out. So, yeah, this is how it goes. Now, the next mode is the Megazord Battle mode, which is how everyone remembers it. So, to do this mode, we need to do a few things. First thing we need to do, we need to take off the gimpy pterodactyl, and we need to take out the cannon, and we need to take off the mammoth head. Okay, so what we need to do is these feet, we kind of have to fold them up a bit like this, make sure they're getting ready to fold up, and then there's buttons here which help you move it. I don't know how good this is going to look on camera. Push these bits back down. You've got to kind of try and twist it all the way around. Move this tail up here for now. Twist this all the way around, like that. Okay? See how that works? You push the button in to help it, move it down, and then you just twist it like that. That didn't work at all. Let's try that again. It goes like that. You push the button, it pushes down, like this, so you've got the legs, then you push, it's the other horn now, push the heads of these animals up, push the tiger feet up like that. Okay, so now he's like this. The Tyrannosaurus tail, you fold the tip down, plug that in, there's actually a little port in there, a little peg, and it kind of like that. Twist the arms down, push the shoulder pads up, twist the arms down, shoulder pads up, put the head like this, okay, pull down the chest panel, move the front part of this down, chest panel back up, okay, put him down for a second, stay. Pterodactyl, gimpy pterodactyl, okay, wing in, not wing in, head, push down flat, so it sits, then wing in, then you take this whole chest piece, you plug it on the chest piece here, it just plugs straight on, like that, and then you take the helmet bits, just like in the show, and it's completed. Megazord Battle mode. Oh, no it's not. Missed a bit. You twist around these bits here. Oh, the other way around though. No, I was right. Stupid thing. Right. twist these feet around to get the fists out. There you go. Now, it's a cool looking toy. One of the features of it is the mammoth head can be used as a shield. Like so. You can hold it up and you can deflect very little. The main thing it's used for is for the ice breath that comes out of the nostrils of the mammoth. Very nice. Now, in the show, they always call up their power sword. Here it is. It's lovely and shiny and chrome. Like this. They just call it down, it lands on the ground in front of them. They pick it up. Goes into the hand. There you go. This is the Megazord. It's very, very nice. It's fairly large, as you can see. I'm a big-headed twat, and it's about the size of my head, so it's pretty big. There's a size comparison. Here's another guy with a sword. This is the deluxe. Reveal the shield, G2 Prime. As you can see, he's only just over the folded up feet, legs basically. So it's a big toy, big toy. So yes, I love it. Oh, I did forget another bit, didn't I? Fuck my life. These bits here, the cannons, the base of the feet here. You plug them on. That's it. The other one goes on the back. That's the exhaust smokestacks. But yeah, there we go. This toy is very good. It's very, very good. It looks impressive, especially with all the chrome detailing and everything. Articulation, as we've already discussed, doesn't really exist. The legs will move, which is actually quite rare. The shoulder joints move. You've got a kind of elbow joint, but it's more for transformation. Head doesn't move. Waist doesn't move. Waist. So yeah, overall, it's a very good toy. I recommend you get one. Getting one 100% complete with all the chrome intact and all the stickers, and mine has got the other one. It's just in the post. Will probably set you back around £40 to £50. You can get them cheaper, you can get them more expensive, it's just the way of everything. But yeah, it's a good toy. And one bit I never understood in the show, before I sign off, I might as well, it's a long video anyway. When they go up from the battle tank mode into the battle mode, the tank to standing up robot mode, they look out the window and it's got this pattern. Yet when they're standing up to connect, for this bit to connect, this bit isn't on yet, so this bit flies in with this chest panel while they're standing up. Never really makes sense. But if you try and make sense of Power Rangers, you will only become more mental than you already are for liking it. So I've decided to give up. I'm happy with my state of mentality. I'm fairly mental, but I'm happy. Love you, bye.